What's up, everyone? Today I'm going to give an insight into the book From Zero to One of Peter Thiel. In case you don't know Peter Thiel, he is the co-founder of PayPal and also an earlier Facebook investor, so he knows a lot about startups and businesses in general. One of the key concepts he presents is that the biggest leaps in progress are vertical, not horizontal. What exactly does that mean? Well, most progress we see on a daily basis is horizontal. For example, people see what's out there and see, for example, one business and think, oh, I can make a business like that, but a little better or in another place, and that's a good thing. But that's a typical horizontal example of impact of a horizontal leap. What then is a vertical leap? Well, imagine the first personal computer, the Apple one. That was a vertical leap, and in 2007 the iPhone also was an example of a vertical leap because it was something radically new, and it changed the way people do things. It started the smartphone era, so you should ask the big questions like, for instance, is life on the moon possible, or can we live on the moon? What will a world without cars be, and can we fully rely on renewable energies? You should point to the big questions, not the stuff which everybody does. And the next concept he presents are monopolies. I always thought a little negative about monopolies, but actually it turns out they have their positive side. For example, I like to compare the Windows and the Linux ecosystems, so to say. Imagine if all Linux distributions, or the people who work on those Linux distributions, will actually work on a single distribution and improve that single piece of software. I think Linux will become much better than Microsoft. And well, of course, people will say Linux is already better, but you know what I mean. Why isn't anybody? Why has Microsoft such a high piece of market share? It's because Microsoft is easy to use, and the same is not true for Linux. So, in order to make Linux easier to use, all of the Linux guys should, in theory, come together and make one OS which is actually very easy to use and stable, and with a lot of features and so on. So that's my personal example, but Peter Thiel presents Google as an example and Microsoft as an example as a good example of a monopoly. The third thing is vision. You should have a clear vision of your goal, of the goal of your company, in order to succeed. That's it, guys. I hope this helps. See you next time.